What if I told you that the thing hurting you the most right now is not what happens to you, it's the meaning you give it? Here's the truth I want to give you today, and I want to give it to you right away. No long intro, no warm up. You are not suffering because of what happens to you. You are suffering because of the meaning you give to what happens to you. Let that land for a second. It's not the silence. It's not the missed call. It's not the bad morning. It's the story you wrap around it. Hello, my friend, and welcome. I'm Esther, your host, coming to you from Switzerland, and I'm so glad you're here because today I want to share something with you that has changed my life. Not in a small way, in a big way, a real way. I learned this recently from my Tony Robbins coach. And the moment I understood it, something opened in me, like a window in a room that had been closed for too long. It's this. You are the one who gives meaning to everything, to every word, every silence, every look, every morning. And if you are the one giving the meaning, then you are also the one who can change it. You are not the passenger in your own life. You are the author. You hold the pen. Let me show you what I mean with real things from my own life, because I don't want to give you theory today. I want to give you my heart. So here's the first one. I play in a classical orchestra, 80 people. I've been there for 22 years, almost the same faces year after year. And there's a moment in every rehearsal that used to make me so anxious. The break. The break. Sounds harmless, right? But for me, it was hard because I had this belief, this quiet, heavy belief that I have to connect, that I have to walk over to someone, have a deep, meaningful conversation. And if I didn't, if I just stood there in my corner, quiet, alone with myself, then I had failed. Then I was not social enough, not warm enough, not a loving person. And do you know what I did? I would drive home after rehearsal and I would judge myself. I would replay the whole break in my head. Why didn't you talk to anyone? What's wrong with you? I measured my entire worth by how I spent 20 minutes standing in a room. I put so much pressure on myself, so much. But here's the thing I see now. The break didn't do that to me. The break is just a break. It was the meaning I gave it. I decided that standing alone meant I was unlovable. I wrote that story. Nobody handed it to me. And the moment you realize you wrote the story, you realize you can write a new one. Now I can stand in my corner, quiet, with myself, and it's okay. It's more than okay. Being with myself is not a failure. It's peace. Let me give you a second one. And this one is closer to the bone. My two sons, they're grown now, adults. And sometimes There is silence between us. Days go by, no call, no message, no exchange. And oh, the stories I used to tell myself in that silence. I'm not a good mother. They don't like me. I must have said something wrong the last time, something that pushed them away. The silence stayed the same, but the meaning I poured into it, that's what broke my heart every time. And then I learned this tool, and I asked myself a simple question. What if the silence means something else? What if it just means we are all busy right now? What if it means they are living their lives full and good, and we will talk again when the time is right? What if the silence is not a wall, but just a pause? You see, the silence is neutral. It has no meaning until I give it one. And I have the power, only me, to choose positive or negative, love or fear, peace or pain. The silence between us was never the problem. The story I told in the silence, that was the problem. And the story was mine to change. And friend, when I changed it, I stopped suffering, just like that. Now, let me take you somewhere harder still. My father, my brother. Our relationship is built on silence too, but a different kind. They don't talk to me. And for a long time, I held tight to belief that family must be close, that I have to be in touch, in a rapport, talking, connected, woven together. And because I believed that, the silence made me so sad. I created that sadness. I gave the distance a meaning, and the meaning was something is wrong, something is broken, I'm losing them. But then I paused and I told myself the truth. I love my father, I love my brother, I sense them love right now, today. I sense them love. And we do not have to be in rapport for that love to be real. Because here's something I had to learn. I set boundaries. I don't want to go back to the way we used to talk in our family, the way that wasn't respectful, the way that wasn't loving, the making fun of each other, the crossing of every line. So I tell myself, it is okay how it is right now. This distance is not failure. This distance is me protecting my peace. And when I say that, when I really feel it, the sadness lifts. I don't suffer. I love them and I'm free. You can love someone with your whole heart and still choose not to suffer for them. Love and peace can live in the same room. Do you feel how big this is? I am the master of the meaning. The master of the meaning I give to everything, to people, to moments, to circumstances, to the past, to the silence. And once you truly understand this, I mean, truly, in your bones, not just in your head, you will suffer so much less, I promise you. Let me give you one more, a simple one, a small, everyday one, because this tool isn't only for the big wounds, it's for Tuesday morning too. You wake up, you overslept, or maybe you barely slept at all. And the first thing you say is, well, the day already started bad, so the whole day will be bad. And guess what? It usually is, because you decided. But what if you caught yourself? What if you said, okay, that happened. The morning was rough, but from this moment on, I choose to see this day as bright. The next hours will be good. I'm deciding that now. You can change your entire day with nothing more than your own thoughts. Isn't that incredible? You don't need anything outside of you. The power was always inside. Change the meaning you give to a moment, and you change the moment. Change the meaning you give to your life, and you change your life. So let me leave you with one question today. One question to carry in your pocket. When something happens, does it happen for you or against you? You didn't get the job you wanted so badly, and it crushed you. But what if there's a better one waiting just around the corner? What if this no was clearing the path for a yes you can't even see yet? You don't always have to know. You just have to be open. So here's my invitation to you from my heart to yours. Stop arguing with reality. When something happens, you don't always have to wrap it in a meaning at all. Sometimes you can just let it be what it is. Accept it. Breathe and gently stop the fight. Because the fight with what already happened, that's where so much of our pain lives. Peace is not when life finally goes your way. Peace is when you stop demanding that it must. You are so much more powerful than you know. The power was never out there. It was always right here, in the meaning you choose, in the story you tell, in the gentle way you decide to see your own beautiful life. So choose with love, choose with kindness, choose like the master you are. Before you go, I want to give you something. Truly give it. If something in this episode touched you today, if you felt that little flutter in your chest that says, this is for me, then I want to invite you to sit with me, one-on-one. I'm offering you a free coaching session, just you and me, a safe, warm space where we look gently at the stories you've been carrying. And together we start to change the meaning so you can carry less and live more. There's no catch, no pressure, just my heart wanting to help yours. So reach out to me, send me a message, wherever you're listening, wherever you found me. I'll be there waiting with open arms. You don't have to do this alone. You were never meant to. You are braver than you feel and more loved than you know. This is Esther from Switzerland. Thank you for spending this time with me. Be gentle with yourself this week and remember, you are the master of the meaning. I see you in the next episode.